Hey guys, so something I've been meaning to do for a while is answer some of the questions on the Q&A picture I posted about 3 months ago. So I'm just going to answer a few right now. Just excuse me for the names, me reading the names. I'm not going to be very good. But Jay Terzingani said, how'd you get into Crash Dice? What happened was when I decided I wasn't going to play competitive hockey last year, I've always wanted to do an extreme sport, and I figured what better than a sport that is skating, what I've done my whole life. So it was kind of just natural, and one of the girls I played junior hockey with won the world championship last year, and she was always very, very good at it. She started in Niagara Falls, I believe, in 2008, but she's always been awesome at it, so I decided I would just pick it up and message her, and she helped out a lot, so that's how I got into it. She explained everything to me. What you do is you go to the Riders' Cups first. I don't know where they're going to be held this year. I know that one of them is going to be Bathurst, and that's where you start, and then you just go from there. Ali Dillon said you play any lax too. I've never played lacrosse. I've always wanted to. I think it's an awesome sport, but I've never actually played. I've watched a few games. Do you want to sauce me a follow? Brendan Cooper, 96. Yes, I'll sauce you a follow. Why do you drink Coors Light, not Bud Light? Actually, I don't drink Coors Light anymore as much. I prefer Budweiser just because I don't gotta drink as much of it. And Coors Light, I had to drink too many to be feeling it. So bad to say. But I prefer Budweiser now. So I'm not even going with light beer anymore unless they don't have Budweiser on tap. Why'd you start playing hockey? Monica, my cousin. Okay, so my cousin, I explained this in one of my last posts. My cousin got hit by a drunk driver, and his sister posted, why'd you start playing hockey? So that I can explain that, but I did that in my last post. For those of you that didn't see that post, my cousin got hit by a drunk driver when I was younger, and I started playing hockey the year after he passed away so that I could kind of keep his dream alive, even though I couldn't keep him actually, I guess, physically alive. So I started playing for him, in memory of him, and it's always been for him. Even that's why I keep playing. So that's that. No, that's why he goes, are you single? Fave goalie all time. What is your favorite brand of hockey equipment? If you would have asked me that, what's your name? Puckstopper02. If you would have asked me that 6 months ago, I would have said Bauer. It's what I've worn my whole life. Now I would just have to say it depends what piece of equipment we're talking about. Right now, Verbero is what I normally wear. I use their sticks, gloves. If I had to pick a brand, they would be my favorite brand. I still use my Bauer stuff just because it is purple, and sometimes I like to have the purple like for Crash Dice and different videos, but I'm switching over to Verbero for a lot of stuff. Why the 311? I explained that. It's because my cousin that passed away, his number was 3 in hockey and 11 in soccer. Did you play boys or girls growing up? I actually played both because all traces back to the situation with my cousin. I played girls for many years, and then I was asked to play boys, which I was really happy about. So I played boys single A and girls double A at the same time for a year. It was a blast. I actually prefer boys hockey, but it sucks when you get to the point where you're not big enough to play with them anymore. I guess that's where beer league and pickup hockey comes in, but I loved it. Hold on, I'm just letting it load. What's your twig of choice? Verbero Cypress, for sure. Love the stick, love the feel, good handling of the puck with it. So go check that out on Verbero's website. This is not because I'm advertising. This is seriously, I love that stick. What is one of your favorite sticks of, okay. What made you stop playing NCAA? Why you love this sport so much? Beer made me stop playing it. That's actually true. I went into Elmira first term, and she didn't go so well. It's hard to move out of your parents' house when you're so young and stay focused because it was such a big part of my life. You miss out on a lot of things, but you think you miss out on a lot of things for hockey, for playing junior. You get to college, you're away from your parents. it's hard to stay that dedicated to something that you've been dedicated to your whole life when a whole new world opens up. One with booze and parties. No, it wasn't that bad. But I did. I went on academic probation, and I should have maybe taken a few less drinks first year. But I had a good time, and ultimately my focus and dedication is what stopped me from playing NCAA. What's your third math teacher's father's aunt's next door neighbor's uncle's boyfriend's cousin's mom's grandfather's name? Blue Puck Sniper. I don't know. Alright, we have Amanda Alamonda, 87. Do you have any siblings, and did they play hockey? How'd you get your parents to let you play? Why'd you drop out of NCAA? So we'll start with the first one. Do you have any siblings? I have a brother. He's a half brother. He's 11 years older. He played football, hockey growing up, but he never did play ice hockey. How'd you get your parents to let you play? I actually, one day, my dad was right into figure skating, and I was too. I loved it. I did it for years. One day, I just decided I didn't want to go on the ice. And so I didn't. And originally my dad said that girls don't play hockey. It took me a year to convince him that I wasn't going back to figure skating. And I did want to play hockey for my cousin, for Matthew, to keep his dream going. And eventually my dad led into it and looked into it and found out that girls do play hockey, and it went from there. And he got right into hockey, so that was good. What's your favorite NHL team or favorite player? Also, why are you so... Thank you. Okay, Daniel Clouston said, what's your favorite NHL team and favorite player? Favorite players I can do. Favorite NHL team I can't do because I don't have one. I like Russian style hockey. I like Ovechkin if we're going to go there. But I can't pick a favorite team because players are traded all the time. It's hard for me to jump on the bandwagon for a year and then follow players elsewhere. So I just like the style that Russian players play because it's a lot of dangling, stick handling, and being creative, a lot of creativity on the ice. So I can watch Russian players all day, but team-wise, I can't really tell you. It changes all the time. Can you come for a beer? Mucker. All right, my friend Chris Mucker, can you come for a beer? Yes, I can, for sure. I might make that tonight if you're working. Can we fight? Okay. What's your favorite post-game beer? Doug Buddha said, what's your favorite post-game beer? I can't even say something interesting. I like Budweiser. It used to be Coors Light. That's it. This is the basics. I know you're a Bauer girl. Favorite curve? This is from Pucknut789. First of all, you support all my posts, and I love you. You're awesome. My curve is usually a Medano, which is a PM9 in Bauer. But just recently when I got the Verbero sticks and I've been trying out other sticks, it's been changing a little bit. I've brought the curve a little bit, I guess, more curved, but in the recent sticks, just to try them out, and some companies don't have the exact Medano curve that I was used to. So the Verbero one's a little bit more of a curve, and I tend to like it. It's easier for sauce passes. I can get the puck up easier. So yeah, it just depends. I've usually used a very straight curve. Blissmiss419 asked if I can marry her. It's a girl. Sure. That's okay with me. Where do you play hockey? Beer League. Are you coming to Florida? That'd be nice. I need to get my tan on before that. When did you start hockey? I was about, what's your name? Sorry. When did you start hockey? Holden Groovy. I started when I was about 10 years old. Bar down or 5-hole. Definitely bar down. The only time I go 5-hole is when I don't actually mean to. It's like I'm trying to go for the corner and it's a fail. That sometimes goes in 5-hole. Can we fight? Raw Ratter Girl. Yeah, I'll do it, Tilly. Alright. What do we got here? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I ride motorcycles, said that. Oh, God. That is a good question. If you would have asked me that maybe 4 years ago, I would have probably said that I was going to be some type of therapist, maybe a sports psychologist, a sports therapist, or a child therapist. But now kind of just going with the flow. A lot of things have changed in the past few months, and I've learned that you can't really plan for things. So I honestly can't tell you. I know I'll still be playing beer league and drinking beers, but other than that, I just don't know. All right, we'll end with that one. Hope that was okay, guys.